Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Hope you're all having an amazing day today. My name is Lex and welcome back to some more poor driving in cinematic mode in GTA 5. So today what I want to do is some more custom car building from your suggestions, and I don't want to make this a thing where it's just I do nothing but this. There are so many other things I want to do. I don't want to get stuck just doing videos on this for the rest of my life. So I think this might be the last one for a little while, because I think we don't want to overdo it. We don't want to sort of get bored of this thing. I want to make it still fresh and exciting for you guys. But I've had so many suggestions from you guys. Literally thousands of suggestions on cars to build with this thing. So obviously a lot of you guys enjoy this, which is great. All I can say is just thank you so much for your continued support. You are all absolutely amazing people. And today I have 5 more suggestions. I don't know if we're going to get all 5 done in one video. We'll try and see how far we can get, but let's just jump straight in now. Also, before we do, there's going to be some comments, questions on the screen. If you would like your comments and stuff featured, you can leave them in the comment section below and I will pick them for the next video. But there we go, that's it for that. Apart from, oh yeah, you can follow me on Twitter, Figureight, links in the description. Let's find somewhere to park and let's start building some more cars. Okay, I thought I'd go back to the car park that we started this all in, so now I'm here. Let's look at the first question, or the first idea. This is from Only for Fun. He says, try a triple combination of cars, if possible. The Figureight GT, the Kuruma, and the Banshee. Now, I know we struggle with 2, but I'm very curious to see just how bad or good we can make it with 3 cars. So let's spawn this in and give it all a try. So actually, I'm going to show this full thing once, just in case it's the first ever object spooner video you've ever seen of mine. What we're going to do is we're going to use the menus mod. We're going to go to object spooner. We're going to go to spawn entity into world. We're going to go to vehicle, and then we're going to find the Figureight GT, the Kuruma, and the Banshee. So first of all, we're going to go to super. Is it the 900R that they're suggesting, or just the standard Banshee? They're not mentioning the 900R, so I'm going to go with the standard Banshee in this one. Let's just go for that one right there. We also have the Figureight GT, which I need to... Oh, there it is, right there. I keep saying the Figureight GT as if it's like some sort of like fast Nazi leader. And then we have the the Kuruma as well. Oh, it's okay, they're all in the same spot. Perfect. Right. Now, what I should do at this point is make them all the same color as well. So now, what I do to edit them is I now go to the Manage Entity Database. And now we have all of those, plus, actually, these are from the previous video. Let me just delete those. There we go. So these are our 3 cars. So I'm going to start with the Figureight. Oh, by the way, it also points out with the arrow which one we have to edit here. So I'm going to go to the Figureight GT, go to Menus, Customs, and I'm just going to go to Paints, Primary. And shall we make this a red? I think we'll make this one a red. There we go. And we have to do secondary color as well. So classic, red, just a nice simple color, just so we can have them all the same color, just so they blend in a little bit nicer. So now I'm going to do the same to the other 2. Okay, now they're all red, and now we have to decide what's going to be combined into what. I'm thinking, as the Banshee looks to be the widest one, I'm going to use the Banshee as the base for this, as it's also, I think, the fastest as well. Although I really I like this Figureight GT thing. Don't normally have this car. Don't normally drive it that often. I do actually like it. I do quite like how that one looks. But I think we're going to start off as the Banshee as the base car. So we're going to start attaching these 2 to the Banshee. So I'm going to start with the Figureight GT. And we're going to go to attachment options, attach to Banshee right here. And let's just see how far we can combine these 2. Actually, the Figureight GT looks to be bigger than the Banshee. Maybe I should have done this the other way around. Interesting. Let's try that one then. So let's just go to the Banshee, and I probably... Are they marked? They're not marked. Oh, they're fine. They're fine. Actually, there's a mark down the side. Oh, dear. Okay, now they're all clean. I'm just going to start with the Banshee as the base. I guess the size doesn't really matter. I just like to make that the biggest thing is the one that goes in, but I don't know. Maybe that's not the right thing. Maybe that's not what I'm doing right here, but regardless... Let's just stick with the Figureight as the... I keep calling it the Figureight. The Figureight. I just can't really say that word. How do you even say that word? I'm going to attach the Banshee to the Figureight GT. There we go. Right. Let's just attach this one first and try and get this one sitting nice before we can combine the Kuruma. So I'm just going to go... What should we do? Should we go up first? I think we go up first. And by the way, so many of you keep saying that you can get rid of and hide the wheels. So I'm just going to go to wheels here, and it says remove tires and then make all wheels invisible, but I turn that on, and as you can see, when we're using the object spooner, that doesn't really work. The best we can do is getting rid of the tires like this, and then just making the wheels black. That is the best that we can do. So I don't know, let's just go to tuner, just make them as small as possible. There we go, just something I can make all black. Something like that. And then we just go, where's our wheel color? There we go, and black. But even then, it's got chrome rims on that one. Let's find a different wheel. Okay, there we go, a Mercy. There we go, it's nice and black. That's really the best we can really do to hide the wheels in this thing. Because sadly, we can't hide them. We can only hide them on a single car, not on an attached car. Right, now we've got that out of the way. So let's just go to the Banshee again and start moving this about. So I'm not really sure where this can fit in exactly. We can move that down there. Actually, I think that hiding these wheels has actually made this look worse. It looks really weird. Maybe we'll have the front end of the Banshee, but I definitely have to change the pitch on this one so it flows in a bit better. Okay, I think that's going to work. So let's just move that maybe up and back a bit. So it try and blends in a bit better. Annoyingly, it's actually going through the lights there, which is a bit of a shame. Right, we're going to have to move this forward then. Right, so we move that forward. Just get a bit more of that vent going on. Maybe we're going to have a really long front end, but then we have to worry about the window there. Let's try and get that window lined up. No, see again. Then we have that problem down there. Right, so let's move this forward to there. And I think that's going to be it. Let's just get a bit more pitch on this. Okay, I think at the height that we got it, I think the pitch is probably going to be okay like that. Not really sure how this is looking so far. It looks a bit too of a mismatch on the side for me to think this is right. But you guys tell me that I'm being too critical of these things and I should be a bit more open-minded to how these look. So, I don't know. Let's just try adding the Kuruma then. Attachment options attached to the Banshee. That wasn't the... in fact, it doesn't really matter at this point. As long as we got the base one attached, doesn't really matter. So now we can have this. Now we're going to have a nice big spoiler at least. We're going to make this one on the back end, I think. Okay, we can have that on the back end. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I think just the Kuruma on its own would have been a nice addition. I think the Banshee was really the sort of odd one out here. I think we might have had better luck with just the Kuruma. There we go. There's the Kuruma on the back. Looking kind of... This looks really... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah. I could tint the windows. That could help slightly. That helps it a little bit, but still it looks... The wheel thing on the side, especially the Banshee. The Banshee is the one that's really not right. I think what we need to do is attachment options, detach... oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oops. Right. Okay, should we just consider this a fail? Because it's not going to work. I think we might have to move on to the next one and say that adding just 3 might, just in this case, be too much. But I think it is possible with certain cars, just maybe not this one. Right, okay, maybe I should have made those wheels red, actually. They would have probably blended in better than black. I don't know what I was thinking of with black. Red would have definitely blended in better. Right, okay. Well, let's just try something else then. Let's move on to the next one. X Drifts Jason's E. Mackle. Oh, wow, that's a name. Let me try and say this. Maskalninch. I think that's either a Latvian or Lithuanian name. Right? Maybe Estonian. But I think that's actually a Latvian name, because I think that's a Latvian name. And he asks for the Taxi Limo or the newer Oracle Limo. Combining the... Oh dear, what's going on there? Maybe that would work, actually. Let's give this a try. Let's just get rid of these first and spawn in the new ones. Okay, so let's just spawn in the Taxi, first of all. I think this might work with just the standard stretch. It might be just a little bit bad. Let's just see. Let's just see. So, let's just go to here. Go to Taxi. Go to Attachment Options. Attach to Stretch. We're going to have to definitely change the colors of the limo, but this could work. This could work. So, we're just going to go forward. There we go. Oh, it's looking all right. It's looking promising. And we're going to go down to the ground. So we've got our... Oh, okay. Actually, that's not going to matter, because I think if we make the limo yellow, I think that could work. Maybe. Or maybe we'll just stick it up too for now, because I have a feeling that yellow might not work. We might have to make this blue. Although that is sticking out the top of the limo there. We might have to have that down to there, but then the wheels will be going into the ground at that point, and that does look a bit weird. Especially on the front. Yeah. Maybe we'll have it up to this point here. This point here? I think that'll work. Right, okay. And now, let's just stick one on the back as well. So we need to spawn in another taxi here. So let's get this second taxi. Go to attachment options. Attach to stretch. And let's just move this one back. And also down, of course, as well. Back. I never get this right. Here we go. Back. Back. Yeah. This is kind of working. We've got some sort of like double thing going on there. What's happening with the lights? Can we actually combine this to something? No, I think that won't really work. Mind you, we could have the back of that. It doesn't really matter, does it? We don't have to have the back of the taxi. Although if we try and match the wheels on the back, we do get a bit of taxi there. Or we can match the wheels at the center point of the taxis. So they're like a taxi limo. Let's match the wheels right there. Those wheels don't match on the limo, but that's fine. There it is on the back. In fact, we might need to use a bit of pitch on this one. I think this one definitely might need some minor adjustments, but we could be here for a while if we started doing some really thin tweaks on this. But I think we can actually, with tweaks, make this possibly quite good. But I don't want to worry about spending too long on each one. So I think I'm going to move this back here. Just a little bit closer to the edge. Like that. Or maybe actually not even worrying about the back at all. We'd have the little taxi thing, maybe the taxi plate and that sticking through. And up a little bit more like that. Actually, I'm a bit worried about the colour of the limo, actually. So let's just worry about that first. Let's go to stretch. Let's go to menu customs. And we're going to go to paints. Now, it says we have a secondary colour here. Let's see if we can get anything on the secondary. Let's go for a red so we can see it. Okay, it has no secondary colour. Okay, so it is all definitely one primary colour. Now it's just a case of matching either the yellow or the blue. Let's just try the yellow first. Oh, yes, it was. Oh, okay, that's blending in a lot better than it was. Okay, we're gonna go for that one then. Okay, the side's now looking really weird now that we've done that. Oh yeah, I'm not sure. It definitely looks all right on the front. It's just a shame we couldn't have a two-colored limo to get that perfectly matched up. Let's just go back to the second taxi on the back here and adjust it just a little bit more. Let's just get, where am I going? Attachment options. I'm going to move this back. Like that. How's that going to look? That's, okay, that's going a bit too far. Oh, actually, we could actually put that, no, actually. We want to have the back of the limo not being any more than, yeah. Well, we could do that, just so we have the little downtown cab thing on the back. Do you know what, that's not half bad. Maybe, actually, hang on, can we change the colour of the taxi? I think this might be how we fix it. Instead of worrying about the stock colours, let's just try and change the colours on the taxi. So, secondary, metallic, and go to yellow, not silver. We're going to go to yellow, and, oh, yes, this can work. This can work. Okay, that's perfect. Now we just have to do the same on the front. Okay, well, that's it. We just can't have the yellow and the blue. We just have to have it in a full yellow taxi, but I think this can work. There we go. So there was a little bit of an issue with matching on the panels there. It's slightly wider on the limo than the taxi. But that's sort of working. I think we can actually get this better still. I want to try and just tweak this just a little bit more. Let's just go back to Manage Entity Database. Let's go to Taxi. And I want to try and pop the rear wheels on this one, just so they don't stick out as much. So I'm going to go to here. I'm going to go to back left. Back right. There we go. Oh, that's going to be... Is that the... Oh, I see. Right, that's going to be that one. And then the front wheels on the other one here. There we go. Front left. Front right. There we go. Now, it would be nice if we can make them yellow as well. I've just noticed that rear taxi is also dirty. How do we clean that? That's a bit better. We've got some really weird thing going on there just on the inside of the windows. Oh, it's just put the freaking tyres back. God damn it. Right, let's try that again. Front. Oh, it says the front are out. Oh, okay, that's... Oh, no. Now it's... Oh, God, what have I done? What have I done? Now it definitely looks wrong. Let's just... Can I go back on all this? Okay, now I've done it. I don't know how to... Oh, bugger, 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 bugger. It's all sort of flipped and gone weird since I got in the car. Oh, no. I think I buggered it. But I think with some tweaks, I think we could get that even more perfect. But... There we go. There is... Oh, we need to set up collisions, don't we? And it works. There is our sort of stretch taxi that I think if we spent more time on it, we could definitely get... Oh my god, look at those. We've got some like triple sort of exhaust going on there. Anyway, I think that's as much as we're going to do for that. But I think I'll definitely tweak about with this one and play around with it, as I think I could get it better, but I'm not going to worry about that right now because there are some more that we need to build. So the third one is from a very strange individual. That's his actual name. And he says it probably won't work, but a Moonbeam monster truck or a Moonbeam with a Sand King or a Moonbeam donk. Basically anything that looks like a Moonbeam with a lift kit. I think we can manage a Moonbeam on a monster truck. So let's give it a try. Okay, so I could also spawn in the Moonbeam custom. But I'm just going to go with a standard Moonbeam just so we can make a standard looking lifted Moonbeam in this one. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to go to the Marshal and I'm going to go to Menus Customs. I'm going to go to Doors and I'm going to go to Remove All Doors to get rid of this front end, as I want to get rid of as much as possible. And I'm also going to change the colours. I'm just going to paint, Primary, Classic and Black. I just want to make this not stand out. Or maybe I could stick it in a white so it matches with everything else. I think that could work. Also, it definitely needs a clean. Let's just get in here and clean this, as I still haven't figured out how to properly clean with Menus Mod there. There we go. That's nice and clean. That's all looking good. Right. Now, let's jump out and combine our Moonbeam with this thing. And hopefully the Moonbeam's going to be big enough to take out all of that back bit. Or maybe it'll be a Moonbeam with a back, a pickup truck style back. But let's just see. Object Spooner. So here's our Moonbeam. I'm going to go to Attachment Options. And Marshal. Oh, it's just a little bit too short. Yeah, we're definitely going to be having a Moonbeam with a pickup truck back on this thing. Let's just go up. It's just a little bit too thin as well. Oh, man. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame, because that would look pretty cool. I don't know if we can actually combine this with the Sand King, because I think the Sand King is definitely going to be bigger as well. But there we go. Let's just have that on the front. And I guess if we made this white to match, maybe this won't look so bad. Yeah, it's all white, although that's only we need to do the secondary color as well. Classic. Ice white right there. That's kind of working. It's definitely dirtier than the pickup truck. Still haven't figured out how to get rid of the dirt on this thing yet. Oh, wait, hang on. Dirt level. Is this going to do it? Oh, there we go. That's how you get rid of it. Wow, that was simple. So, yeah, this isn't going to work exactly, and I guess we could also, let's just go to the Moonbeam here, and we're going to get rid of the, or hide at least, hide the wheels, or hide the tires, because definitely that will not work. So we need to get rid of that, and that, and that, just so they're not as obvious. But I think that it's just a little bit too small for this, but that's not too bad. That's not too bad. There we go. There is our lifted Moonbeam that from the front does look actually pretty amazing. And I think if we use some tinted windows, it would help just a little bit so we can hide all the stuff going on inside. Menus Customs, Windows, Black. There we go. That does some way to hiding it. Somewhat. I guess if we go into this mode, we can, yeah. We could see the before and after. Yeah, okay. Let's just do a quick try with the Sand King then. But I think the Sand King, again, is going to be too big. Okay, so I think that the short wheelbase would probably be better than the XL on this one. So I'm going to go with the short wheelbase. And I spawned in 2 because I'm also going to try and see if we can try with the donk. But I have a feeling it's not going to work very well. Right, so here's our collection. Donk, Sand King, and 2 Moonbeams. And I'm not going to worry about the colors or anything. I just want to see if we can get them right on the scale. So this is going to Moonbeam. And we're going to go to Attachment Options, Attach to Donk. Ooh, that's almost the right size. The donk's just a little bit too long. Just a little bit. But, yeah, okay. Actually, that could kind of work if you just had the front end of that. How would that work if we just get this positioned? I guess we're going to have a bit of rubbing on those arches, as they're definitely not lined up perfectly. About there would be lined up as good as we can get it. But we still have that coming through on the back. So I think if we get that to there, so it's not coming through on the back. Not so much lined up, but we do okay, that's kind of weird looking. It's kind of weird, but we can. Let's just go to Menu Customs. We're going to go to Wheels, go to Remove, and just get rid of our tires so you can't see them as much. That hides it just a little bit. I think that's all right. I think that's all right. And of course, we can also just go to windows and make them all tinted so you can't see what's going on inside. That's kind of it. But we still have that bit on the front, so I have a feeling that it's definitely not going to work on the Sand either, because look at the size of these. They're freaking huge. Let's just look anyway. Attached to Sand and it's actually completely lost in there. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's definitely not going to work. In fact, actually, I just want to see what happens if we get rid of the doors on the faction donk. Let's just give that a try. Go to menu customs. Go to doors, remove all doors. No, that doesn't really get rid of the front end. And I have a feeling that the Sand King's going to work in pretty much the same way. Let's just see here. Menus, customs, go to doors. Where the hell are they? Right down there. And remove all doors. Nah, okay. We can't really get rid of the front end on this one like we can with the monster truck, which is definitely going to be our issue right here. But let's just go to this Moonbeam here. Attachment options. And let's just try. Yeah, look. It's just so small that we're really not going to get much on this thing. It's really not going to fit. I'm not sure if a lifted Moonbeam using this is possible, but definitely, I think this is the closest. This donk is definitely the closest. We still got this wheel thing going on in the middle here. Let's just go to the other Moonbeam and get rid of our collision so we can jump in here. There we go. So we can jump in. There we go. This is definitely the closest we can get to a lifted Moonbeam, but it's definitely not perfect. We could definitely get it a little bit better if we were to have just modeled this ourselves, I guess. But if you want to use the customs thing, this is definitely the one I'd go for. The donk. Right here. Right, okay, so now we have this comment from Chris Widgway. He says, please do the Sultan RS and the Vulcan Warrener. This sounds really interesting. Let's give it a try then. Let's just get out of this stupid thing. Let's clear everything that we got here because we've got so much stuff going on. And start again. Okay, so here is our Warrener or old style Skyline. And we also have our Sultan RS here. So what I'm also going to do first of all is change the color of the Skyline just so it all matches up. So we're going to go to Object Spooner. We're going to go to our Warrener. We're going to go to Customs, Paint, wherever the hell paint is. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Paints, Primary, Metallic I think this is. I think this is just a metallic blue color. Let's see here. Blue. I think that's the right one. And then we also have to do the same for the secondary metallic. And let's go for the bottom this time. Missed it. Gone past it. There we go. Blue. Right. Let's just combine this then. I'm going to go to Attachment Options. Attach to Sultan RS. Oh, it's a little bit bigger. Oh, okay. Right, hang on. Go to Menus, Customs. I'm going to go to Windows. Where the hell's Windows at? Where's she? There we go. Windows. Fully tinted. Oh, this could work. This could work. It's exciting. It might work. Okay, let's just go down. Here we go. Down. Oh. Oh. Oh, we've got this little bit going on at the back, but look at that. We've actually got like a wide-bodied version. Oh, man. If we could just get rid of the back of that Sultan RS there. In fact, can we? Let's just go to the Sultan RS. And I'm going to go to... where is it? I'm going to go to Doors. I'm getting excited here, and it's actually doing my throat in. By the way, guys, I've got a really bad throat at the moment. So, yeah, that's part of the reason why videos are slow. Doors. Remove all doors. Oh, that's kind of... Oh, that's kind of hidden it. Look at that. Kind of hidden it. But I have a feeling that we might always have a bit of Sultan RS sticking out. But let's just go to Attachment Options. And I'm going to change the rake on this thing. And make this go down at the front. And hopefully we can get rid of the back. Oh! Oh! What have we got in this underneath? Oh, okay. We've got some sort of strange bumper underneath. But... oh, no. Look at the front. Look at the front. Okay, the front's gone all weird. Front's gone all weird. Let's just tilt that up a little bit more and then just change to go up like that. I guess we've got that bit coming through on the front. That's very close, though. It's very close, but actually I think this looks better without the pitch adjustment, really. Or maybe we'd have just a little bit. And down there. No, if we want to get the back looking right, we have to do that. But the front... do you know what? I think that's as close as we're going to get it. I think that is pretty close. Let's just go to get rid of our... there we go. The collision on here. And check this out. Do you know what? This isn't half bad. I think that this one is actually a success. This is pretty cool. This is a nice new version of the Skyline. that is all Sultan RS underneath. Okay, this is actually pretty good. I like this one. I would definitely say Chris Ridgway, great idea. Fantastic. Really do like this one. Wow, look at that. That is great. We've got a little bit of a problem with the rear. In fact, let's just try and get rid of the tyres on the Warrener. Let's just see how that works. Object spooner. Go to Warrener. Go to customs. Wheels. Tyres. Let's just see. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That kind of helps. If they could just be black, that would help even more, I guess. So they just blend even more. Okay, if I just go for the spooner, as that's quite a dark looking wheel. And then we go to wheel color black. That blends it in better. That blends it in, and we just need to get a little bit more of this rake on the back. We just need to just tilt it just a little bit more so we can get rid of that double thing going on there. So we'll just tilt this back. Is that moving? Okay, there it is. It is moving. Back a little bit more there. A little bit more. In fact, we might just get away with that. And maybe one down. As long as we... Oh, we've got that coming through on the back again, haven't we? Oh, dear. Yeah, it's kind of hard to balance. It's really hard to balance all this. Yeah. I think we might just have to cope with that thing on the front, on the back, but on the front it's not too bad. We've got a little bit of bumper coming through there, but that's not looking too bad. In fact, can we? Let's go to the Warrener, go to, I don't know if the bumpers are really going to count as doors. There's no bumper. It's just custom front bumper. I want to get rid of the bumper. Why is there no remove bumper option? It's only doors that really have that option to remove all doors or whatever. Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. It'd be really good if we had a few more of those options to remove bumpers and stuff. That would really help Object Spooner and help some of these creations just to hide bits away like that bumper there on the Warrener. But I think this is actually a success. I would say this one is pretty damn good. Well done, Chris Ridgway, for the idea. So the last one we have here is Alex Plays 00. It says, create a Limo Hummer H2 with 2 of the Patriots. I think this one's going to be pretty simple. Let's give this one a try. Okay, there's our 2 Patriots in what I think are matching colours. It's really hard to get that. I think they are both... I think they're ice white. I think they're both ice white. Okay, right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to combine this one. Attachment options attached to the other Patriot. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull it back to the point that it looks like it's all one thing. So let's just keep going. Back and back. And I think we match it with this window right here. Look at that, we've got some sort of double wheelbase going on in the middle. But I think that's all we need to get a Limo Patriot. There we go. I think what actually we might do, let's just go to Object Spooner. We go to, what we're going to do is we're going to tint the windows on both of these. Let's go to Customs, go to Windows right here. Tint that to black, and then do the same for the other one as well. Let's go to Menu Customs, Windows, Tinted, black, so we can hide most of it. We've still got these wheels sort of looking a bit odd there, but that is a pretty simple way to get a stretched Patriot Limo. There we go. Let's just move that back a bit so we can see more of it. I'd say, despite the wheels, I would say that's pretty successful, because that if you do ignore the wheels, that does look very good as a stretch Limo Hummer. But there we go, guys. I think... Whoa, that's going to be it. So I did say that I was going to start adding not all of these, but some of the suggestions that you guys are giving me in these videos, the ones that were successful, and also some more that I'm going to try in my spare time, and I'm going to combine them into a download that I will do a separate video on. And also, as I mentioned in the previous video with the Priuses, I think I might do one video where I announce both of those together or something. I'm sure I'll figure it out. But just keep watching this channel and keep checking out videos if you want to download that thing, as I would definitely do a separate video announcing how you can download those, and also checking out the full download and the full mod as well, because there's going to be some stuff that you wouldn't have seen in videos before, so that's all exciting. But there we go, guys. Before we leave, I'd just like to know, which one do you think is the best creation today? Leave your views in the comment section below. I would say mine is probably going to be... I quite liked the Taxi Limo, as I thought that was pretty good. But I think the Vulcan and the Vulcan Warrener and the Sultan RS was a very good combination. I really do like that one. That was definitely my favourite. So there we go, guys. That is it. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.